Hello, my English 111 students. Week 5, Johnson Community College, summer 2019 of this class. Wow, we are now through at least half the class. Congratulations, pat yourself on the back. Give yourself $5 as a reward. Congratulations, nicely done. Okay, so what's going on this week? Well, we are finishing up the compare contrast paper, which was introduced last week, and we're introducing the next paper, which is the argument paper. Woo, it's exciting. Okay, so for argument, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. There is this section right here in the textbook, which talks about argument. There is also video lectures in this week that we can help. But first, let's kind of get into some concepts here. So the idea of an argument paper is really to kind of pick a side of a controversial topic and give proof that your side is correct. Now, to help you with that, there is a link here for an article, Social Media is Risky. It's a little article that you're going to be reading that'll help you kind of practice this skill, and which directly ties to Portfolio 7, which we'll get to in a second. So, okay, so I'm going to read that. Okay, but let's talk about Compare Contrast Paper 1 again. So you're going to be turning in, this is the final draft of this paper, so you click here to get to this. Again, click on the rubric just to double check that you've done everything that you're supposed to do on this paper. This shows you, when I get your paper, I just look through and I just click this. I don't say, oh, I feel like this is a B paper. That doesn't work. That's not how it works. I actually go through and use the rubric here. Okay. Again, to upload this assignment, you have to click on Browse My Computer, upload your file, and make sure you click on I agree to submit my paper, because again, that checks for plagiarism, and then you would hit submit. That is how you upload Compare Contrast Paper numero uno. Okay, so let's go back to this week. So you're going to upload that paper. Okay. Then we are talking about Portfolio 7. So we've read this little article here about social media being risky. And you'll notice here that this portfolio is, in your portfolio of at least 300 words, comment on the following topic. In some businesses and industries, supervisors and upper management have blocked access to sites like Facebook and Pandora. You could even say Spotify or other stuff like that on company computers or the company Wi-Fi network. Do you agree if the company should block these sites? Why or why not? So this concept here is the idea of, this is a controversial topic, and you would basically say, okay, which side am I on? And then I have to give reasons why. And this is going to help us practice for writing the research paper. Ooh, okay. So that's Portfolio 7. Next thing, extra credit, because who would not like some extra credit? Okay, because I always try to become a better professor, and I take my students' feedback and I adjust the classes as necessary. So in this one here, for the midterm extra credit, you're going to, what is working well? You can answer these questions. What's working well in this class? What is not working well, or something you would change about this class? What suggestions do you have for Professor Morgan to improve this class? You'll earn 5 points of extra credit on one of your major papers if you answer all of these questions. And again, to do this, you just click on this link right here, and you'd either write a submission or upload a paper. One more time, with love. Don't put it in the comments. No. Write submission, and then put the submission in here like that. And then you'd hit submit. Oh, I actually just submitted that. Can't do that because I am not really a student enrolled in this class. Well, but now you see what happens when you hit submit. Okay, well, that's what happens if I hit submit. All right, moving back. So that's the midterm. Then we get into the research paper. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time in this video talking about research, because there's a whole other video dedicated to research. And to help you write your paper, there is actually another video that will help you with how you can structure your paragraphs. That'll help help you with writing your research paper. So watch this video. Neither one of these are too long. That's like 5 minutes. This is like 6 minutes, okay? Both of these are going to help you then start to get into what your paper's about. Now, this link right here talks about what is the research paper. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So if you click on here, it pulls up this document. Okay, so this has got 2 pages. So this paper is going to be, let's just kind of sneak ahead here. This is 2 to 5 pages in length, okay? That does not include a works cited page. We've talked about that a little bit with MLA formatting. Okay, and you need at least 3 sources for your paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick a controversial topic and then use persuasive techniques to argue that side of the topic. And it can be really anything that you want to write on, something that you're interested in, okay? You need to find and conduct research using support to support your argument, okay? And then this is the basic outline that you do. You'd have an introduction where you introduce the concept, the controversial topic and which side you're going to pick. The refutation is where you kind of recognize the other side of the argument. And again, that is covered in the video. Then you have the reasons why you pick the side that you pick. and then you have the conclusion. Now, unlike the other papers that we've written, this one is actually going to be written in third person. So you don't use "I feel this way" or "you should do this." It's all third person. And I believe there is a link, I'll double check on that, in the video tutorials that help you with first, second, and third person, okay? So these are the things that you need to do as far as that MLA formatting and stuff like this. So that's the basic gist. 2 to 5 page paper, a research paper using 3 credible sources, and you're going to be using this. And you're like, well, how do I do that? Well, that's where you go back to writing to this video lecture that will show you kind of the research concepts. Also, remember that you do have your video tutorials over here. So if you're like first, second, third person, what does that mean? Okay, so here's some videos here that will help you with how to do that. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, how to use quotations in a research paper, in-text citations, how to set up a works cited page, all these little video tutorials. If you're unfamiliar with how to do that for a research paper, these little video tutorials will walk you through and help you. So these are all nice things. In addition, there is, remember, the sample assignments where you can actually look at an example of an argument paper. So if you click here, you can download this and see what a sample argument paper looks like. So yes, lots of tools to help you get this paper done. Now, the argument paper is probably one of the bigger papers. So as opposed to the weeks past where you've only had basically 1 week to work on a paper, you only had really 1 week to work on your narrative and 1 week to work on your compare contrast one. This time I'm giving you 2 weeks. Yes, you are welcome. Okay. So what we're going to do is that for Portfolio 8, you get to do an outline for your argument paper. Okay. And that outline will look something along like this. Okay. So you're going to say, this is what my topic is. This is what the other people believe. Here are my reasons why, and then have a conclusion. So you have a basic outline. Okay. So that's something you're going to include with Portfolio 8. And then you have to do a list of 3 sources that you will be using. Well, how do I find sources? Again, if you watch this video, it'll help you do that and explain that. And also, if you look at the video tutorials, that'll help you figure out how to do that as well. So that is what is going on here for week 5. Okay, remember, so the things that are due for this week by the 20th are your compare contrast paper by the 20th, your 7th portfolio, which is social media and the workplace. The midterm extra credit, please do this, just so that will help your grade and so I can improve as a professor. And then after you watch these videos, then you get to start to do your outline. So you don't have to write your whole paper this week for your argument paper. You're just trying to get an outline so I can give you some feedback on what's working, what's not working to help you for next week. So that's the plan for week 5. And okay, go do it.